want, what you really, really want. Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I wanna, really, really, really wanna zigga zigga ah. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Gotta get me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. I'm never gonna get me down. I gotta get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna get me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. Wah 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 wah. Nice. Yes. Okay, so we are live. 10:04. Here we go. Welcome everyone to Cup of Joe, episode number 7, Creating Justice. We have a really awesome. I'm feeling the energy, probably because my guest is awesome, and like the energy raising will. This will happen. This will happen. I just do this all the time. Let's see. Welcome to Cup of Joe, where we sip on thoughts and a little bit of joy. Maybe like joy is the creamer a little bit if you're into that. Please share this live stream. That way we can have more people join and we can have more funny comments and more dumb comments and just comments in general, so that we can, replicate some of the social things that we miss. Gratitude. I've been having a lot of conversations on my walks, walk-in naps with the kids. And to this week's moment of gratitude goes to everyone out there who's just grappling. I think there's a lot of internal grappling that we're all doing because of coronavirus, because of the attention and focus on racial justice. And then it's hard. It's hard being just cut off and... so I think a lot of people are grappling out there, including myself. So I thank you for that grappling. Instead of escaping or just ignoring, to actually actively wrestle with yourself is difficult to do. So thank you for doing it. Today's theme is creating justice, and I am so excited to have an awesome friend as well as colleague here in Portland. She is the choral director of Resonance Ensemble. Awesome social justice oriented. The mission of social justice is baked into the mission of the group. So it's really my pleasure to have her for a brief moment in time. Kathy, say hi. We're gonna go.
Hello. Hi everyone. Thanks for having me, Joe. All right.
Go back here. Okay. All right, we're back. Let's see. Okay, yes, support this program. Venmo here, PayPal here, and it's also pinned on Facebook. And I'm going to go pin it right now on YouTube, where many people are listening as well. Hello, people on YouTube. Hello, people on Facebook. One of these days I'll move to Instagram Live as well. But like that's for young people, and by young people I mean like 28-year-olds, and I don't even have time for you. Okay, no, I do have time for you. I have lots of time. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start this off with a cover. This is What You Came For. Bonus points if you can hear Bam Bam in the background. Here we go. Walla 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 hee hey hey hey. This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time. Everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you. Awesome. So good to be here with you all. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right, we have Mona's here, Rachel's here, Liz, Jenna's here, Becca. Anytime, any Spice Girls. I'm down. I'm there. Uh, Here we go. Kids Corner is next. Yeah, so I always struggle. I'm always like, what should I do for the kids? And I realize really the best thing to do is write new songs. And it's been a really great way to try out new things like songs about farts, and other things, other bodily functions that I would normally shy away from because I'm like not a child and you shouldn't be writing songs about butts and farts. Come on, man, grow up. But really, I think a large part of my life I spend farting, but also like thinking about the fart once it has been made. So this song is not about farts, unfortunately, but it's about riding a bicycle. I think we're all making kind of sacrifice, or just we're all negotiating with ourselves as far as the coronavirus is concerned. What are we allowed to do? What are we not allowed to do? And one of the ways that I've been able to keep myself sane is by going on bike rides. So this song is about riding bicycles and how awesome it is. If you haven't done it before, I would highly recommend it. This is Bicycle Song. Here we go. I love to ride my bicycle. I love to feel the wind in my hair. When I go over a bump, I feel it on my rump, but I'm riding so I don't care. I love to ride my bicycle. I sure do love to explore. Sometimes I swallow bugs or get covered in mud, but I'm riding so I can't wait for more. Sometimes I fall and scrape my knee, but it doesn't bother me. As long as I can see and ride, yippee. I sure love my bicycle, 2 wheels and a handlebar. Nobody knows where I may go, all I know is I'm going far. Nobody knows just where I may go. All I know is I'm going far, 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 far. Did I slip in a fart joke? I certainly did. All right. Moving quickly. I don't know. Today's episode is just like it's zooming by me, and I'm along for the ride. So I'm down. I like this. All right. Support this program as you see below and in the comments. PayPal at Joe Kai or Venmo at Joe Kai. It's what keeps this thing going and keeps me being silly and all the things. Next, I'm really excited about our guest, Katherine Fitzgibbon. Kathy, we'll ask her what she prefers today. Is director of the Residence Ensemble. She's a professor of music at Lewis and Clark, but she doesn't speak like that. She's super chill and super sweet. So please give a round of applause for Kathy Fitzgibbon.
Joe Kai! Going great, thank you. How are you? Thank you. That is the first time I've been serenaded on a live Cup of Joe radio hour variety show kids fantasia in my life. So thanks. I agree. We can make it an annual tradition. Oops, hang on one second. What, Dan? Oh, Dan says they can't hear you on the stream. We got live input from, yeah, see? It's good. It's good to have a sound guy. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, boom. Check, check, check. There we go. I think this should be doing it. I think it's really funny. Yeah, muted Joe, can't hear Joe. Okay, I'm back. Can people hear me? I think it's hilarious that I just sang "Happy Birthday" to you muted. Um,
I could hear it via our connection, so so it was a private serenade, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.
that's what I'm going for. In I guess for people at home, yeah, we will not sing "Happy Birthday" again, but you should sing it in your head because it's Kathy's birthday. Happy birthday! I sang it and it
Thank
was
you.
fantastic.
It was beautiful.
Trust us, it was awesome.
Yes, yes, we were there.
Okay, so how do you like to identify yourself?
Kathy is great. Thank you. Yes.
Any other identifiers that you like to swirl
Oh,
around you, or
that's right. Well, and they didn't hear the comment I guess before about are you Kathy or Catherine, and we'll let her identify herself. So anyway, that was that comment. But yes, in a broader sense, I'm a choir director. I'm a teacher. I am a musician, and I'm a parent. I
mm,
have two little guys, Will and Theo, who are 5 and 3, and who are your super fans.
woo, Will and
And
Theo.
so that really fun. We tune into this on Saturday mornings anyway, and so this is like my kids think that they have the coolest mom, or maybe marginally cooler mom, because I get to be on Cup of Joe. It's very exciting.
Superstar.
Woohoo!
Nice. Okay, and the next question: earliest memory. Do you have an earliest memory that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, let's see. I remember well, a couple of things, like preschool age, going to preschool, doing art projects, like getting to just kind of, get messy with finger paints and all of those kinds of things, and loving that. And playing, I had a great best bud who lived in the house across the street from me, and
Mm,
we would go over there and just play and play. We are, 3 weeks birthday apart from each
whoa.
other, and we grew up in diapers and all of that kind of thing. We eventually stopped wearing diapers, but just to
It'll come back.
initially,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's right. All things full circle. So, anyway, so I'd go over there, and one of my favorite stories from that era that I don't think I actually remember. I think I only know it because of what my mom tells me. Those
Sure.
memories where you're like, not sure I actually
Formulated.
remember
Yeah.
this firsthand or have retained this, but apparently at one point I went over to my friend Kate's house, and her mom gave me an Oreo cookie, and I had never had anything
Oh
so decadent. Like,
man.
my mom, like, hadn't been doing that, sort of like what you don't know won't hurt you kind of thing. And so I had an Oreo, and I came back and I was like, "Mom, Mrs. Bowles gave us Oreo cookies. You got to talk to her and find out where she got them." I didn't know they were like everywhere. So, but yeah, that's how I became a fan. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out when to introduce anything sweet. Really, we gave our Theo Nutella, just a little dab of Nutella once, and it was game over. So we've yeah, we've taken it back. I love what you're saying about the birthday too. The fact that your neighbor had a birthday 3 weeks apart, and you still know that. I think
Yeah.
at that age we're just looking for connections. And yeah, like I remember I had a best friend when I first moved to the States. His name was Joe as well. And I was like, whoa, like we're both named Joe. Like, let's be best friends. And that's a beautiful mentality to have where we're looking for commonalities as opposed to, things that divide us.
Yeah, and my best friend with the similar birthday was also a Catherine, but she was Katie and I was
Mm,
Kathy, and like that was also super cool. So same kind of deal.
mm,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it's duh. Of course, you should be friends with all the Catherines in the world.
Yeah. Yes.
Kathy. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes. We are actually also best
Oh, okay,
friends.
great,
Yes.
great, great. I figured, you know.
I taught her that move in what's the movie where she's like climbing under the lasers with the Sean Connery. Yeah, that's from our friendship.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Very badass. I didn't know that you
Yeah,
did that.
yeah, yeah. It's my secret skill.
Like
Yeah.
breaking into things.
Apparently
Yeah.
so. Don't tell my
Okay.
children that's
Okay.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Breaking into the cookie jar. That's what you were doing. Yeah.
Yeah, example.
Right.
Mhm.
Awesome. We're gonna do a little collaboration for all of the viewers here. Would you like to tell us what we'll be doing?
Yeah, we were talking about doing a song together, and one of the favorite songs that I love is Gershwin's "Our Love Is Here to Stay." It's something I have sung to my kids.
Oh.
Most recently, I was practicing it with Joe this morning, and my younger son said, "Mama, that's too loud. You should stop singing." So, hopefully by now he's ready to hear it.
Okay. This is
All
this is for
right.
the kids, I guess, and for ourselves.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone, the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh, my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here to stay.
yeah. 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 Awesome. Give it up for Kathy.
Thank you.
It's such a beautiful song. I love the Ella Fitzgerald version of that. It's just, uh,
Me too.
yeah,
Hmm.
the crumbling, but the
Yes.
carefreeness of the emotion in the song, right? Even though things are crumbling, it's just,
Exactly. It's like our coronavirus anthem and our yes, our world. That's right.
it's here to
Hmm.
stay. It's something's happening.
It's here to
Yeah.
stay. We still got the joy. We still have the love.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Um, hmm. Thank you for that. So I guess that's a good transition for coronavirus and now if so Resonance Ensemble, right? Awesome. We did a collaboration in March. It was all about immigration, songs influenced by immigration. Um, I loved that concert. It was also the last live concert I think that happened for me
Yeah.
before we all went into lockdown. Um,
Yeah, beginning of March. It was exactly. I'm glad we got it in under the wire.
So yeah, I guess I'm
Yeah.
curious what that's like. What is it like to be creative in a time like this? You know, what are some of the challenges, yeah, that you've had with, yeah,
Yeah, it's a really interesting question. It's you and I both express ourselves through making
mm,
music, and I think about how so much of what I love to do is make music with other people and to make music with other people in the same room.
Mm,
I'm a choir director. You know, you literally you're putting people together and you're making music together with your bodies and you're listening closely and you're breathing together. And all of those things right now are just fraught with danger. And
mm,
literally there are studies about how singing right now can be a risky activity indoors and with masks, even all of the, if with the precautions too. So I find myself just longing for that ability to make music with other people because I just find such a joy in that and such an ability to connect with the people you make music with. You feel kind of the energy exchange, and it's so
mm,
beautiful. And I'm so lucky that, it's one of those things I'll almost take for granted. I think I always know what a lucky human being I am to get to do this, but it's like you really remember it when you don't have that particular
mm.
outlet. And so there's something extra special and poignant about it right now. But that being said, then it makes us, I think, need to be a little more creative and to find ways to foster that kind of
Mm.
connection, even during these strange times. My awesome collaborator Liz had this idea of what if we put a quartet of resonance singers under a bridge where you have a little bit of acoustical support
Yeah.
and everybody's wearing masks and everybody's
Mm,
distance and everyone has microphones, lapel mics and everything. And
mm.
so we've just done like a test scenario, a test drive of this, and it's fabulous. It is so fabulous. So we're hoping to do a series of those this year and, different works throughout the year, and also, commission some new works where we can be asking poets and composers to collaborate and reflect
Sure.
on their experiences during this time, reflect on this moment of civil rights and working towards racial justice and continuing the work towards racial
Yeah.
justice, and that we have kind of an opportunity to be thinking outside of our norms of how we make music and how we bring music forward. And so that's it's like challenge
Yeah.
accepted on in a certain way. And at the same time, I also know as soon as this is over, boy, oh boy, will I be excited
For
to be in
sure.
the same room with other people. And
Well, that's I think that's kind of that's the interesting dissonance and like tension, which is that initially, right, like literally your art form and your mission of bringing social justice through music, you had to shut it down because of coronavirus, and now I think we need that art more than ever, and it's yeah, I think I'm appreciating your pivoting, Resonance Ensemble's pivoting, because you can't not sing, um, and especially given the mission and especially given the time. So the question becomes,
Mhm.
what does pivoting look like, and how do we create, despite some of the very real challenges to existing in a pandemic.
I think that's exactly it. Yeah. And I mean, that's true in so many different ways of, people's daily lives, like what you were saying about riding your bicycle. Like, what are the things that we still can do and maybe doesn't look the way it usually
Hmm.
does and can't look the way it usually does, and some of our normal, coping mechanisms or ways of expressing ourselves are not open to us exactly the same way.
Hmm.
So then, like, what else can we do? What can we do differently? There's a quote we keep thinking about
Hmm.
with
Hmm.
resonance. The really amazing thinker Sonia Renee
Hmm.
Taylor, who has a quote that's been all over the internet about how normal never was. That maybe with coronavirus, people keep saying is maybe this should go back to things should go back to normal, but
Hmm.
normal never was. There was never. A sense of
Hmm.
justice for
Hmm.
everyone. There were never, we had climate problems, all these different things. Maybe this is a moment, maybe this is an opportunity for us to kind of press reset and to think about what we can do differently in our world and in our individual lives and our communities. And so that's why I have that feeling like, okay, this is not where we get to make music the way it usually looks,
Hmm.
but we must do it in ways that help sort of capitalize on this moment and let us make the world a better place.
Hmm. Yes, to all of that.
Thanks.
That I mean, so that's like the macro
Yes.
level. I'm curious,
Hmm.
if only for selfish reasons, what it's like to in coronavirus time think about childcare, do childcare while also trying to be an artist and like the director of Resonance Ensemble and all these things.
Yeah, that is for sure the challenge. And I know all of the people out there who are working parents are like, yes, yes, like from any perspective. I mean, and as a creative person, there are some challenges because, and you and I have talked about this a little bit. It's like I can't just take a few hours and think about scores and kind of go into my like deep creative space
Mm,
because
mm.
like somebody needs a snack and it's time to do this reading exercise and I have again 5-year-old and 3-year-old and so like they appropriately have a lot of needs and it's
But so do
and so
we. Like we do
like
too.
what about me? Yeah. But so yeah, I think I'm having to do things in like little quick bursts of
uh,
energy or like first thing in the morning I'm going to try to send a bunch of emails or last thing at night or whatever sort of when I have that moment. And so it's not quite again the way I'm in my usual workflow, and I feel sometimes like you and I were talking about like you did this hand gesture at the beginning, like today's going to be like this,
yeah, yeah,
like oh like this.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I think I right now like it is absolutely that,
Hmm.
but also like right now my kids are down in the playroom with my husband watching this on the TV and like I
Yeah,
have a
Dan.
moment
Yeah,
to like
Dan.
you woo, and get to talk with
Hmm.
you and to kind of feel like I'm thinking in a straight line, and
Hmm.
I feel like the rest of my day is a lot of sort of like, oh, sure, I can make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
Sure.
and then maybe while you're eating it, I can send an email, and then maybe while we're gonna go outside and ride bikes, then I'll have my phone out and I'll be like catching up on the text messages that I abandoned like several
Right,
hours ago
right.
or whatever it
Days.
was. So yeah, Dave,
At least over here.
that's right.
Yeah, I'm imagining like when you're starting a fire, you kind of set logs or sticks against each other, that you lean them around, and they all support each other. And I feel like there are so many sticks that have been taken out of that. So now there are, 3 or 4, and you have to kind of balance all of these, to, yeah. Um,
And keep sticking your hands into the flames to prop them
right.
up and yeah.
Yeah. It's gotta
Oh,
happen.
yes. Yeah.
Let's see. Resonance Ensemble also wants you to know that it's Under the Overpass video series.
Ooh,
That will happen. What
yeah,
else are you?
it
And
is.
then Liz asks, what else are you doing for your birthday, Kathy?
Ooh, well, let's see. My family made me a beautiful card, and my kids like, colored and signed their names, and that made me very
Mm.
happy. And I know we're having birthday cake, so
Ooh.
that's exciting. And I don't know. My guess is it'll just be kind of a chill,
Hmm.
kind of hanging out, riding bikes kind of day.
Nice.
So yeah,
Are you also on this obstacle course that isn't Dan creating this like
Dan
backyard?
has a dream of a backyard, like mountain bike sort of thing, which yeah, would make him very happy. We haven't like done that
It's a lot of
yet,
work.
but yeah, I think it's gonna happen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll test it out. Happy to test it out.
Yeah, come on over. Exactly. After coronavirus.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Yes, with your full-on mask. I
You can
know.
watch from 40 yards away.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. Okay, so amazing. Yeah, I feel like little conversations like this, it's what it keeps my fire going, especially in the music
I
world.
Yeah, and there's something about like again the energy exchange with
Hmm.
people and the feeling that you get like that charge through talking with people, and also right now kind of normalizing too. Like it's both that like it feels so good to talk with you, but it's also so good to talk with you because I know you're in the trenches too, and
Hmm.
you're working with your sweet little twins, and also trying to carve out the space for you to be your own creative self. So it's like, yeah, totally remember me. And so I definitely, I appreciate so much the chance to kind of like see each
Hmm.
other in that. And I think that is so helpful too.
Well, I appreciate you. Our viewers appreciate you. Please check out. So you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, Katherine Fitzgibbon. You're having a birthday fundraiser for Resonance Ensemble, I believe. So
That is
you all should
true.
check that out. Friend her
Thank
there. Also, you can also just go to Resonance Ensemble's website to check out not only fundraising, but also commissioning of new music, which will be propelled into the quarantine world, and also the Under the Overpass series with a quartet of masked singers under the bridge singing beautiful songs. Yeah. Any final words?
I just want to say that Joe Kai is one of the most wonderful human beings, and you all know that because you're tuned in, but like, you are such a deep thinker and creative genius and have this lightness and humor about everything you do that makes everyone feel so welcome and positive. And I just appreciate so much everything you bring to the world. So, yeah, thank you,
Thank you
Joe.
so much. That is, I told you she was very sweet. So
I only say true things though, so yes.
thank you so much. Stick around once the dance party comes on. You and if others members of your family would like to dance with us, then they are more than welcome to do so. But for
Awesome.
now, give a round of applause for Kathy from your homes. And whoa, 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 burr, burr, burr. Thank you, Kathy. That was awesome. Let's see. Buy local. We do this every week. Try to support a local business. I'm not getting anything from them. It's just they're cool businesses, and we need to be local in this time more than ever. Right now, I'm all about Birds and Bees Nursery here in Portland. It's on 50th East in East Portland. It's a Black-owned business nursery. No contact prepaid pickup, which is amazing if you're like me and treating coronavirus very seriously. Then, I mean, come on, prepaid, no contact pickup, and everyone's working on their garden right now, including myself. I have a baby slung on my back, and I'm picking weeds and fixing irrigation pipes and stuff. So please check it out, Birds and Bees Nursery. All right, let's go to another song here. This is an oldie but a goodie, and by oldie I mean 2010. This is Lost by Frank Ocean.
Girl, you know you're lost in the heat of it all. Girl, you know you're lost in the thick of it all. Amsterdam, Tokyo, Spain, oh. Los Angeles, India, lost on a train, oh. Girl, you know you're lost in the heat of it all. Girl, you know you're lost in the heat of it all. Girl, you know you're Amsterdam, Tokyo, Spain, oh. Girl, you know Los Angeles, India,
comment about audio. Just want to make sure that that we have sound. So if you want to comment, let me know if sound is happening. I love also the just audience sound person, plural sound person, sound people. Y'all are sound people. So thank you for doing that. All right, so that was Lost, a little Frank Ocean for everyone on this Saturday morning. And all right, share a cup of Joe. I love doing this. I want to keep doing it. So if you like it, if you know someone who you think will enjoy it, tag them on the next post for the next series. Yeah. Next week we have actor, playwright Josie Seed from Portland, Oregon. She's amazing, just amazing and so talented. I'm really excited to have her on next week. So you'll wanna tune in. As always, a reminder that you can support via Venmo here and PayPal here. The PayPal link will come up as Hyun Kai, HYONKYE, which is my Korean name. Just FYI if you're confused. Yeah. All right. I think we're ready for the dance party. Everyone have their dancing socks on. These socks are from Kiriko. They're another local company, and they're awesome. Look at the fish. Okay. Here we go. Let's go back to Skype. Oh, Kathy's ready. Oh, the whole fam is ready. Ready to dance? Here we go. Can you hear it? Theo, what should I play next? Should I play the kazoo or the recorder? You're pointing at one of them. Recorder? Kazoo? Kazoo, okay. Nice pants. Don't you love it when dance parties just become arm workouts for the parents? All right, that's all the time we have today. I see Will in the glass window pane. Thank you so much, Kathy, for being on Cup of Joe. We'll see you all next week. Oh, no. We gotta keep it close. I'll see you next week.